Hello, lovely people. Today is my 1 month anniversary on YouTube. Yes, thank you for the applause. You can leave your congratulatory comments down below. But today I wanted to reflect on my first month on YouTube and go into the analytics a little bit and what I've learned so far. By the way, my name's Kate. I'm another girl with a microphone. So here we are in my dashboard of YouTube Studio. I will say just right off the bat, it's been a really fun month to learn more about the YouTube platform overall. So while my first month hasn't been any sort of splash hit, it's been really fun. On this channel dashboard, you can see your latest video and then some other just high level analytics. I, in the last month, have gained 10 subscribers, and thank you to each and every one of you for subscribing and your confidence in me. It really makes me excited that anyone is interested in this content, because one of the things that I'm having the most trouble with is I do not want to niche down. And I think that that is really common early YouTube advice that I've seen on this platform, but I just have too many things that I'm interested in and a lot of topics that I would love to dive into with you guys. So I'm going to not niche down anytime soon. And if you're along for the ride, thank you. So let's get into the analytics. Here you can see in my first month on YouTube, I have gained 540 views and a watch time of 200, God, that would be nice, 28.3 watch hours with those 10 subscribers. I've posted 11 videos, which I'm trying to post more. I do have time right now. The last couple weeks have unfortunately been really chaotic. I had 2 different funerals. It's been one of those months where life happens at you a little bit, but I'm still finding this process very invigorating. So I've been trying to put out content for you guys. So you can see in the last month, every time I've posted, there hasn't been very much consistency into seeing any bumps after I've posted a video. The one video that had more views than the rest was my video about getting laid off and how it changed my life for the better. But that was also a sleeper hit. I posted it on September 24th, and it didn't start really getting pushed until about 3 days later on the 27th. So every single one of my videos now, I'm just curious as to when it may eventually get pushed, but you never know. Luckily, all the content that I'm making right now is, for the most part, evergreen. And I feel like a lot of the stuff that I want to talk about is evergreen. So I'm not too worried about the fact that I haven't gotten a lot of views or watches or even subscribers yet. I've just been more excited about this initial process, learning how to speak to the camera, learning how to edit again. Like, that's all been very fun for me. So I am not stressing the analytics too much at this point. But it has been very fun. Like, I love digging into the data a little bit. Then I scroll down, you can see your top content in this last period. That laid off video is what popped the most. And what I love to see is the fact that there's actually people who are watching more into the video. So the fact that, people are watching 3 minutes into the video and still finding it insightful, that excites me. If you click in to see more here, you can see additional details about all of the specific videos. The interesting thing here is the impressions and impressions click-through rate. So you can see that this video got pushed for more impressions and it had a pretty high click-through rate. I guess not high, but higher for my channel average. So that was cool to see. But then others of my videos have really not taken off at all. This video hasn't gotten a single view. So I guess no one wants to learn about the advertising industry. Bummer. Once I saw this video about getting laid off, changing my life for the better take off, I actually decided, hey, let me try and make another video about more practical tips once you've been laid off, because I've been through it myself. So I did make a second video, and this one, not doing well at all. Has not gotten any sort of push, not a lot of impressions, and only 4 views. So it's just kind of funny. I haven't really cracked the code on what sort of content people want to see from me. So that's fun. So let's go into my content and we can look at the 11 videos. I was thrilled when I found out that someone had commented on the first video I posted, and even that I got 2 likes. This was so This was such a nice thing for me to discover when I saw that one comment that someone was planning a trip and traveling soon and that my video had helped them. That has honestly made it so worthwhile. Every single comment that I get is so encouraging and has been just a nice reassurance as to why I'm doing this in the first place. So I also got some comments on this career tips video. I got some comments on my October planning video, as well as my career path and salary transparency video. So every single comment I have cherished because it means that my content is resonating with someone in the audience. So that has been really, really nice. The likes as well have been really encouraging. This laid off video, being laid off is just such a weird space to be in. So I'm like, that is the type of thing that makes me really happy that I may have been able to uplift some people who are experiencing a pretty challenging time. As I've gone on, you can see I'm trying to work on my thumbnails. When I first started making videos, I was just so excited to be making the videos, and I knew that your early content generally is not going to be your best content because you're learning a lot of the tricks of the trade, you're learning how to edit, learning how to look at the camera while I'm speaking. So I just kind of wanted to move fast and turn out some content. That's why I went for these pretty generic looking thumbnails. And in retrospect, maybe I should have focused a little more on the thumbnails at the beginning. But to be fair, these ones actually have been some of my better performing videos. So the thumbnail code I also have not cracked. I really have started to try and clean up my thumbnails and overall have a better look for my page and make it a little more cohesive and actually emblematic of what you're going to get when you click into the video. Like from these early videos, you can't tell that it's just me speaking from my living room. But that has either not really been working, or maybe people didn't really care that my early thumbnails were not very good whatsoever. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Something else that I've gotten a lot better at and has actually been a peripheral benefit to starting to make these videos, it has started to teach me interesting insights about my own speech patterns that I have really enjoyed starting to learn, because I don't think that I realized some of my filler words that I've used pretty constantly. I use a little bit all the time. That was interesting to find out. Everything's a little bit of this, or let's click into this a little bit more. That was a cool one to find out. But I think that hopefully this process, even just making videos, will actually make me more eloquent. So that, on reflection, is an interesting side journey that YouTube has been helpful for. I haven't really figured out any rhyme or reason as to why some of these just either haven't gotten pushed very much or the content no one really wants to see. Maybe I need to make more of these tangible videos about tips from my own life. I'm not entirely sure. Still figuring that out. Another thing that I will comment upon on this overall journey that I did not realize when I was starting out, you actually need to build your YouTube homepage. And sounds like a no-brainer, but I did not know. So for any other new YouTubers who may watch this video for some advice, build out your homepage a little bit. Like the page that, your channel page, the page that people will land on if they click your video and then they're curious about you and click into you. I hadn't taken any sort of consideration into this. I had made a banner picture, and then my channel picture was a little bit of a cluttered one. So I've just updated it to this new picture that just feels a little, I'm doing the a little thing. It feels more, it just captures me a little. It captures me more. Now that I've said it out loud, I'm going to keep noticing it and noticing it. So you can do that by going to your customization page here. I had made that banner, which I'm proud of. It was fun. Maybe I'll change it at some point. This is my new picture. I think you can just tell it's me. That's Kate, the girl with the microphone. There she is. I have my little description, but then the home tab, this is what I had not customized. You need to make sure that you customize this so that your videos are actually the first thing that pops up. I think I had sections that were so not conducive to the content that I made as the original ones that pops up. Like I had shorts in there, live now. I haven't done a single short or live stream. So if you landed on my page, you would just be brought to a page that had no videos or content on it. So that is a mistake that I made. And if you are starting out making your YouTube, don't make the same mistake as me. I'm trying to think if there's any other fun tidbits that I've learned along the way. I think something that I'm grappling with, and is probably a common feeling with newer YouTubers, is I think that my messaging or maybe my personality isn't coming off very well in my videos. I think that I have been focusing too much on being on, and maybe I need to keep this more sustainable and also not feel as forced. Maybe I just need to do more really casual videos like this, because in addition to me having said earlier, I don't really want to niche down, I also really don't want to be inflammatory. And I know that that is how a lot of people do get pushed out on this platform, is making some loud statement or having some crazy thumbnail. But I don't really want to take that route. I would so much rather be authentic and be my own self and not be trying to get that clickbait title and tagline and have people engage with my content for that reason. It wouldn't feel either sustainable or true to me. So that's something that I'm grappling with. Another thing that I've been reflecting on a lot and just grappling doing a lot of grappling with personally is I've definitely been having moments of self-doubt, moments of wondering if people will actually find value in what I have to say and find my content engaging enough to interact with. I think that's mainly coming from the fact that I haven't gotten a lot of likes or comments, but I think that I have a lot of experience to share. I've lived a lot of lives. I've just gained so much knowledge over the years about a lot of different spaces. I've dabbled in so many different things. And I'm really excited to share that with people and hopefully find people who are interested in it and can learn from it as well. But I've had moments where I've been like, why? What's the point? What am I doing this for? So I hope that I'm able to continue to push past that, because I do think that there's value here and I'm excited by it. It's been really fun and energizing. This whole process has been a blessing, but there have been those moments where I'm like, is this cringy? Why am I doing this? It feels weird, especially as someone who's very wary about the way that I consume technology and work with even my phones. I don't have other social media platforms. There have been moments where I'm like, this feels almost antithetical to a lot of the other things that I preach, but YouTube feels very different to me. YouTube feels so education-based, so knowledge-based, and I think that there's so much out here. For example, this Vietnam video that I've made, there's not a lot of views on there yet. We can go into the specific analytics of this video. Not a lot of views. However, if these 11, 12 people who have engaged with this content are currently planning a trip to Vietnam and they're watching this video and they're finding tips of where to go, what to do, I would be so excited by that, because that's the type of video that I love to watch when I'm planning a trip. I love hearing reviews from other people, hearing real life stories. So even if that's just 10 people who watch this and find some sort of value in it, that's enough for me. So that sort of thing has helped keep me going along the way. And I think that if I continue to make content that is true to myself and things that I've learned and engaged with and experienced myself, then I will be able to push through any moments of self-doubt, because some people are finding it valuable and learning new things and hopefully are taking more agency of their life and grabbing hold of experiences along the way. So in reflection, first month on YouTube, feeling overall really good. Haven't cracked any sort of codes. The thumbnail thing, which videos are being pushed out. I have not a lot of explanations or even theories at this point as to what's going on there, but I'm really excited every time I get a comment or a like. That feels so encouraging that I've reached and helped someone, that's allowing me to push through any sort of self-doubt that I may be feeling. I also really have been just loving the process. Like, this is so fun to me. Editing's fun, filming's fun. It's been fun to learn how to speak to a camera again and also learn about my own speech patterns, like I said before. So if you're curious about starting a YouTube for yourself, or you're curious about what a realistic first month on YouTube might look like if your videos don't pop and you become one of those people who's like, I gained 10,000 followers in the first 8 days, this might be a little more resonant with your experience. And I have no shame in this. This is just the beginning. Thank you for joining me in the beginning. If you are one of my 10 followers, my personal goal for the month of October is to hit 12 subscribers. So if you did like this content today, I encourage you to subscribe. It would be very encouraging to me. Well, it's getting close to my bedtime. I haven't really touched my sleepy time tea because I've been on such a roll with talking. So I'm going to sign off. Thanks so much for watching. My name's Kate. I'm another girl with a microphone. It's been my first month on YouTube. Glad you were interested to dive into the analytics with me. I'm going to learn a lot along the way throughout this process. I just know it. So I'll check back in another month and we can see where we stand. Thanks for watching. We'll talk soon. Bye.